I was still clutching the hospital discharge forms when the officer repeated the same question to my daughter for the third time. Are you absolutely certain you were the one driving? Her voice trembled. I wasn't. I already told you. My aunt took the car. My sister stood behind her, arms crossed, faux innocence hanging off her like discount perfume. My parents hovered at her sides, nodding in perfect, practiced agreement, loyal, as always, to the wrong child. She's frightened, my mother murmured to the officer. Kids make things up when they're overwhelmed. My father added, she took the car without asking, crashed it, and now she's pointing at her aunt to dodge the consequences. My daughter's cheeks flushed. Humiliation, not guilt, while she watched her own family betray her. I said nothing, not because I believe a word of it, but because staying quiet was step one. Aisha, my sister, arrived 3 years after I did, and from early on my parents crowned her the special one. The one who needed extra help, extra grace, extra protection. I, apparently, could handle anything. A lifetime of lowered expectations disguised as praise. So when she asked to borrow the car I bought for my daughter's 16th birthday, I calmly, firmly said no. Final. But golden children don't hear no. They hear a challenge. At 2:47 a.m., my phone rang. Trees. Sirens. A crumpled front bumper. My daughter unconscious. And Aisha, perfectly fine, standing there with a look that screamed, fix this for me. Before the officers arrived, she whispered, just say she was practicing driving. Please, I can't deal with charges. I didn't answer. I didn't have to. My silence said everything she didn't want to acknowledge. So she adjusted. She pointed the finger at my child instead. And my parents backed her the way they always did. Lashing out would have been easy. Yelling would have fed their narrative, dramatic, emotional, overreacting. So I gave them none of that. I watched. I listened. I collected. I replayed every frame. Police body cam views, her slurred excuses, the timeline she never rehearsed well enough to keep straight. I didn't want revenge fueled by rage. I wanted justice sharpened to a point. While they mistook my quiet for surrender, I was preparing. Step 1. The security footage. My home cameras captured Aisha pulling the keys from the kitchen drawer. Caught her driving off alone. Caught her returning in an Uber after the wreck. Step 2. The body cam recordings. Legally requested. For different stories in 12 minutes. Step 3. The insurance company. I filed. Not for the damage, but for fraud. Against her. Step 4. The police. I contacted the officer who had seemed unsure. Sent a single email with 3 attachments. No explanation. He answered in 7 minutes. We'll take it from here. 3 days later, my family gathered in my parents' living room, assuming I'd invited them for an apology over the drama. My father began, we're glad you're ready to move past all. A knock cut him short. 2 officers stepped inside. Is Aisha here? Her face drained of color. My parents stammered. I sat calm, hands folded. The officers listed the charges: vehicle theft, DUI, filing false statements, attempting to coerce a minor. My mother gasped. My father spun toward me, furious. What did you do? I finally spoke. I stopped protecting her. They led Aisha out as she begged my parents to come with her. They stayed frozen, stunned silent. You could have told us, my mother whispered. I met her eyes. You don't hear me when I do. After the door shut, the house felt hollow. Too quiet. My daughter slipped beside me, resting her head on my shoulder. Did I do something wrong? No, I said. You told the truth, and this time the truth had teeth. She exhaled, long and shaky, the kind of breath only a child betrayed by adults understands. As we stepped out, my mother stopped me. Will you ever forgive us? I paused in the doorway, years of swallowed hurt rising and settling like calm water. I'm done asking for fairness, I said. From now on, I take it. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. Walking out of their house felt like leaving a cage I hadn't realized I'd lived in. Justice didn't arrive with noise. It came quiet, exact, surgical. And when it came, their faces went pale.